The boy places an ancient pharaoh figurine into the magic cabinet to bring it back to life, but the moment the pharaoh wakes up, he takes one look at the giant world outside and instantly dies of shock, probably from old age. Teddy rushes over to check. After a quick examination, he tells the boy the old man has no heartbeat. The boy feels guilty, so he carefully buries the body in the garden. That's when he realizes the magic cabinet can bring surprises, but it can also cause irreversible consequences, so he decides never to use it again. One day, his friend comes over to play and accidentally discovers the tiny living Teddy. The boy tells him about the magic cabinet, but while the boy is in the bathroom, his friend sneaks in and puts a cowboy figurine inside. The cowboy bursts out, riding his wild, uncontrollable horse. Luckily, the boy reacts in time and catches him mid-air, saving his life. He places the cowboy on the bed, but as soon as the cowboy gets his bearings, he becomes extremely defensive, and before the boy can stop him, he and Teddy start fighting. One's shooting a gun, the other's firing arrows. They go at it like there's no tomorrow. The cowboy even uses the boy's shoe as cover, leaving it full of holes. The boy quickly breaks up the fight and pleads with them to get along. War only leads to destruction, but peace and friendship, that's the real way to live. Surprisingly, the two take his words to heart, and before long, they become best friends. They spend their days chatting and bonding, until one day, the boy overhears them talking. They both admit they don't belong in this world. They just want to go back to who they were meant to be. This shakes the boy's resolve. He wanted to keep them forever, but now he's torn. The thought of letting them go fills him with sadness. Then while watching TV, a fight scene comes on, and the cowboy and Teddy start playfully reenacting it. But what starts as harmless fun takes a tragic turn. Teddy accidentally shoots an arrow straight into the cowboy's chest. As he lays there fading, the cowboy tells Teddy he doesn't blame him. He just blames the fact that they ended up in a world they were never meant to be in. Teddy is devastated. The boy, too, finally understands he has to let them go back to where they truly belong. So he takes out a medic figurine and brings it to life. The medic quickly treats the cowboy's wound, bringing him back. Then, with his mission complete, he turns back into a regular figurine. That night, the boy and Teddy have a long talk, and Teddy finally realizes the cowboy dreams of riding free on an untamed horse, while he himself just wants to be with his fellow teddy bears. With a heavy heart, the boy places them both back inside the cabinet. They strike their coolest poses and prepare to embrace the darkness. When the doors open again, they're back to being ordinary figurines. The boy silently sheds a tear, hoping that in their world, they can live happily and without worries. If you had this magic cabinet, what would you bring back to life?